Hey everybody, it's your pal Sal with Sal Dougie's House of Cards, and today we are talking about a good guy in the hobby. Some of you may have watched a previous video, and I will drop the link in the description. But I received a trade to the house about a week ago, and someone at the post office had clearly uh, been frustrated and damaged the cards, bent up the envelope multiple times, and unfortunately, one of my trades, I received damaged cards through no fault of the other trader. I did let them know that it happened, not to get replacements, but it's part of their hobby experience too. And I did feel like I kind of had an obligation to let them know that, hey, this happened to both of us. So they were super gracious and went out of their way and sent a replacement for every card in that trade. So it was a 9 card pickup, all 2023s, and this time they arrived safe and sound. So good to know that everybody at the post office is not out there trying to damage cards. And those 9 cards are as such. We have all 2023s, all Milwaukee Brewers, Ethan Small, Keston Hiura, Christian Yelich, Corbin Burns, Taylor Rogers. So first Taylor Rogers for the Brewers PC. Aaron Ashby with the City Connect uniform on there. Luis Urias, Adrian Hauser, and this beautiful Stars of MLB Christian Yelich. So again, the trader's username on Trading Card Database is Mr. White 1978. So huge shout out to Mr. White. And like I said, going above and beyond, I really did not expect replacements. So to get all of these cards and not, I can't say enough. When we talked it out, they said, well, if I get some, I'll pass it along. I thought, yeah, maybe I'll see a card or two and I'll just kind of try to piece the trade together through other trades, get those cards a different way. But they, within about the span of a week, were able to get me all of the cards they had originally sent as replacements. So super huge shout out to Mr. White 1978 on TradingCardDatabase.com, and a great example of great people in the hobby. Really, not their fault that there was a bad experience in the trading hobby, but they went out of their way to find these cards for me and get them sent to me. So I just can't say enough about it, and it really bolsters my love for the hobby. So very exciting mail day to have those replacements come into the house. I also did pick up some cards from a stack sale from Bill Bowden, and we'll go ahead and show those here. It's a lot of early 80s Brewers cards. They were all kind of in the same stack sale photo, and I just saw those 5 cards and knew they had to come to Sal Dougie's House of Cards. And since I bought a bunch kind of at the same time, I was able to get a little bit of a price break on it. But the first here, this looks to be from 85, and it is Don Sutton, record breaker. Breaks the record for most 100 or more strikeout seasons. And then on the back, it talks about, kind of breaking that record. And the record that was broken was 18 consecutive 100 strikeout seasons by, or I guess not, consecutive, by Walter Johnson in 1908 through 1926. So I'd imagine it was pretty much a thrill to break a Walter Johnson record in 1984. So very cool ad of a MLB Hall of Famer and Brewers legend. I also got, let's see, this one I think is from 83. And it is Robin Yount All-Star cards. So this one I actually already have, but like I said, those 5 cards were all in the same picture. I didn't want any Brewer left behind. So this one I will, pay forward to one of my favorite Brewers fans. Really with, inspired by the generosity of Mr. White 1978, I do plan on sending out a handful of random acts of kindness to really try to pay forward that hobby love. So this one will end up probably with someone in particular. This one will be a little less random and a little more targeted, but an act of kindness nonetheless. Then also from that 83 set, a couple of super veterans. So Don Sutton, again. You can see Don in the Brewers uniform, and then a much younger Don Sutton in 1966 as a Dodger. So pretty amazing run of durability for Don Sutton. And then another Hall of Famer and former Brewers great is Ted Simmons, also super veteran card. Simba on the right, 1983, and on the left with the Cardinals, 1968. And then the final card that I picked up from the stack sale is this 81 Paul Molitor All-Star card. So a great picture of Molitor kind of rolling his eyes in the dugout. That's kind of funny. But yeah, a great lot. Didn't spend a lot for it. So thanks to Bill Bowden, and just a great snapshot of how loaded those early 80s Brewers teams were. I mean, those were just 4 Hall of Famers all on the same team, along with Raleigh Fingers. And really, if you start looking at that whole lineup and the players that were on the Brewers in the early 80s, they really were a powerhouse team and probably would have benefited from a wild card playoff format. May have had a couple more bites at the apple, as they say. But yeah, that's the mail day update. I just wanted to kind of send that love out there, let everybody know that Mr. White 1978 is out there doing a great job in the hobby, and I will do my best to live up to that kindness. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all later.